Welcome to Random Genius Media, an ideas to execution platform. Today on Chai with the CEO, we have Mr. Carl Sequeira.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Carl. How's it going?
Yes, it's going good. It's a
It's going good.
nice hot cup of chai,
You've got
but
your
it's
cup
a
of
bit
chai?
hot. Yeah,
Excellent.
but it's a bit hot. I'm going the natural route, but in a stainless steel, you must always hold the top because it gets too hot. So you have to be
Correct.
very careful.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So before we proceed, I'm going to ask Mr. Voice to tell us more about Carl Sequeira. So take it away, Mr. Voice.
Carl Sequeira has over 2 decades of work experience in the entertainment and media domains. He is currently the MD of CaSa de Spirits Private Limited, which is an AlcoBev company. In his previous avatars, he was a consultant to brands like WWE, TNA Wrestling, and Formula E. He was the country manager of Divtone Entertainment Singapore, promoting K-pop. Also the trustee to board of Special Olympics Bharat and the marketing director WWE and Fila. His passions include riding bikes, currently the director of Harley-Davidson Owners Group in Mumbai. He owns 7 super bikes, all fully paid for. He likes to sing and play sports like badminton, football, and chess. And that's just the apolitical resume.
Thank you, Mr. Voice. And now we get to know Carl a little more. All right. So we have quite a bit to talk about, Carl. The intention is also to keep, you know, to keep it brief, right? Because we have a lot of CXOs listening in and watching this, and also our friends on Instagram. So we want to try and keep it as brief as possible. Give us the cliff notes. So what's your business mantra?
Okay. Simple, straight, and easy. To anybody who's um, in business or in working for corporate, do what you love. Because when you're working to make money, you have to enjoy what you're doing. And that is for me the primary principle for me. Make money, but do it what you love and you enjoy. Simple.
Awesome.
One liner.
Awesome. Give us an example where it served you well.
Yeah, perfect example when I was working with WWE. That's my favorite brand where I worked with great experience for 5 years. I was a marketing director. I enjoyed, I was a fan. First of all, fan, and then marketing, what I love. I've always been in marketing. So loving a brand and doing what you love doing. And of course, money is there as well. So yes, money is important, but I just got so engrossed with it. It became my life for 5 years. So yeah, that's a perfect example of doing what I love and enjoying in the same field. So and then making money at the same time. Nothing better.
Excellent. So speaking of money, what's your money mantra?
Money mantra. That's a good point. So when it comes to uh, work life. So first of all, yes, money is always there, right? We need to make money. As we keep on making more money, we spend more money, and it keeps on. It's a vicious cycle as such.
It's a vicious
And
cycle.
then we think that, oh yeah, those days when we earned so much money, we were able to survive, and now I'm making 10 times the money, and still we're struggling. So the main thing is that focus and balance. As you see, there are a lot of books and a lot of reading materials. People say plan your money spends, plan your future. I'm not going to get into details because that we said for some other time for a longer story. But and when you're buying something, you know, make sure you have the money to buy. Try to stay away from loans and debit card and credit cards. It's so easy to get engrossed. Oh, I have a credit card, I'll spend the money. So it comes to money, your own money. Plan it carefully. Others you can get lost in today's world.
Okay. So again, give us a real life example where your money mantra has served you well.
So let's give an example where I failed. Right? You have to talk about failing also. I don't want to say everything is great. I've also made mistakes, right? I sometimes I've bitten off more than I can chew. Speaking from experience, I bought a Harley Davidson earlier, right? I had one, and okay, I had the money, I bought it. Then after doing well again, and then I got more excited. Oh, I want a second Harley Davidson, and at that time I didn't have the money, but I was getting a loan easily. The loans are coming so easily, yeah. So I went and bought it, and then COVID hit, and then COVID, became a struggle to pay. So the perfect example, didn't have the money, EMI was there, loans was very easy available, and then we're struggling to pay it. So It's a perfect example that what I'm trying to say, I'm learning from my own mistakes, right? Or learning from your own experiences, and then not to replicate it. Yeah, so that's the key thing when it comes to that.
Okay, great. Great advice. What's your health mantra?
Oh, again, I'm going to give learning from experience, right? Um, One thing is that today's world, we are all stressed. I think everybody, a lot of people having a lot of health issues because our life is so rapid. And at one point in my life, I was so engrossed, like I said, what I was speaking about earlier, I was happy with my work, I enjoyed what I was doing, but I got engrossed with working 24/7. I worked 7 days a week. I worked on Christmas. I worked on New Year. I was so engrossed. That means I didn't define the work-life balance. And it affected my health in the long run, right? Although be happy, but then stress levels happened, and then you start getting burnouts. So nowadays I've learned, as you're getting older, you get wiser also. So I like to pass on this information to my younger colleagues that hey, don't make the same mistakes we have made. Learn from us. Start planning. Like we said, with regards to money, plan your health. It also is equally important because you don't want to have complications when you get older, suffer, health problems. So for me now, I am actually taking one day at a time, making sure I'm giving time to meditation, mind and body, both. Body is equally important. Everybody focuses on body and fitness. Your mind is more important and equally important. All you can say equally or more. Focus on the mind. So we breathe, maybe 5 minutes of meditation a day, focus, and that works. For example, I'll tell you right now, I'm actually taking a break, and I've got a book called The Brain Workout. I'm actually reading this. The Brain was a small book. I'm not much of a reader, but I've made the time now to focus on getting the brain exercises like you're doing with your body. So that's the key right now.
Okay. So I won't ask you my next question, which is obviously you believe in work-life balance.
Learning now,
Definitely
learning.
from
Never
learning,
too late to
learning. All
change.
right. Yeah. So all of us are WIP dads in that sense. We're always a work in progress. And great to hear that you're
Correct.
taking care of yourself. Um, one secret about Carl which no one knows.
One thing, but God, I don't even know.
Pretty much an open book. I know
Like
that
I have no
no
comment
one
at the
knows
moment.
everything about you, but
Yeah. So I don't know. I just love to help people, so I don't know what more to say. No one knows. I can't unfortunately give a point on that. Unfortunately, yeah. I
okay,
just love people. I
let
love
me
helping people.
volunteer. Let me volunteer on your behalf because I don't know how many
Please.
people know or not, but Carl takes a break twice a year to detox, right? To do an Ayurvedic detox. So
Correct.
that was something that I didn't know, which is pretty impressive. And you're actually at the detox right now. And if
Absolutely.
maybe if you want to talk a little bit about the center that you're at for the benefit of people who are watching.
Absolutely. Yes, you're right. Actually, this nobody knows. I've recently started this 1 year ago, which comes to the point. Our life is so much full of stress and anxiety, and with so much technology and noise pollution and blah blah blah. As we know, we need to take a break to come to relax, to de-stress the mind, de-stress the body, detoxify everything, all the bad toxins in our body. So yeah, I'm at Saint Tome Ayurveda Center. This is in Sateli, which is close to Sawantwadi on the Maharashtra border. And I come twice a year for a week just to relax, rejuvenate, purify my inside and outside, as we say, every mind and body spiritually, and even, and it's helped, in fact, because of stress levels, it affects our body, right? And because of that also, uh, my cholesterol, uric acid, as we know, the usuals, everybody was in everything goes high. And with this, it brings it down and then we maintain it. And it's actually been helping me. I have a back problem nowadays. Slip disc is common amongst everybody. And since I like to ride a lot, I ride my Harley almost everywhere, for meetings or to Goa, wherever. This has helped me to ride more. But the same thing means while I come every 6 months, I still try to maintain, do everything in moderation. So that's the bottom line, which has helped
Okay.
me and it's working.
Okay. So what's the one habit that has helped you well?
One habit, yes. First, focus on what I'm eating. because again, it's all linked back to work. I was so focused on work, I would sometimes skip a lunch, skip a breakfast, or if I'm out in the meeting on the road, I would get a vada pav. These are all tasty, no doubt, but unhealthy habits. So, you have to get into eating healthy, in doing everything again, moderation, as I said. So for me, I focused on eating more home food rather than outside food. Once in a while, yes, as we say, cheat days, people do. That's fine. So keeping my health in order is one thing. Is the food intake. That's most important.
What's your best advice to an entrepreneur starting up?
So an entrepreneur starting, oh yeah, I've been in this game for quite some time. So I've had both experiences, worked as in the
You've
corporate
always
field.
been an entrepreneur. When have you ever
uh,
been an employee?
yeah,
Sorry,
twice,
I don't want to
many
cut your
times.
flow, but what's your
Yeah,
advice to an entrepreneur?
yeah, I've been both. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, obviously, yes, that's been my passion. And the great part is I've had a lot of learnings from senior people, who have made mistakes. So the key is if it's a startup entrepreneur, you need to align with people who know their work, know their or specializes in each of their fields, because a startup entrepreneur, what I would say is that yes, I encourage people, no doubt, but get yourself aligned with people or partner with people who know their stuff, because you don't know the businesses, or basically with us, businesses which you do well, it's a lot of experiences. People have experience, and then that's how they learn from it, and that's how they do well. For a normal entrepreneur, I would say, hey, with me, I've learned, I've made money, I've lost money, right? It's because we're depending on external environments. There's so much elements that go into doing an entrepreneurship or running your own business. So my thing is that take advice from people or get advisors on board, friends. If you have an idea or to start a new business, go to many friends as much possible in the business, get their thoughts, because it's not an easy thing and you don't want to lose money, right? End of the day, it's here to make money. And if I'm currently helping somebody else right now, I can't reveal this right now, but I'm helping someone who's a startup entrepreneur right now. And I told him, I'll come on board and help you for free. And, because I just saw so many mistakes, because we've been there, done it, right? Burnt our fingers, right? So right now I tell people, hey, you're doing something new, find the right people, all right, find the right friends. It's a lot of help that's required. Yeah, that's the key to this.
Excellent. So find the right friends, find the right people to get the right advice from before you start burning money.
Correct.
Correct. What do you prefer to have with your chai?
Ooh, I'm old school, man. So since I'm a, as we call ourselves, Makapao, so two things I like to have in my chai. And one is, as we say, bun muscat chai. We go to our famous favorite Irani places or at home. Actually, more when we go out, we have a sweet bun, soft bread, and we dip it in the chai, right? So that's the old school, which brings back memories. And the second is, if I'm in a more uh, polished place, I will have cookies
Cookies.
with my chai. But everybody says cookies, so yeah, it'll be biscuits or cara biscuits or whatever. It's cookies.
The
So I like
assorted
to.
plate of cookies, which costs 1,000 rupees only.
Correct. Only. So that's the bonus that comes free with the chai, 1,000 rupee
Yeah,
chai.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, then I like to dip it with my pinky, a whole like a aristocrat, and dip it and have it that way, like all the royals used to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my.
And if you want to feel really poor, you go to the Taj Lands End and have a cup of tea, which costs only 884
Yeah,
plus GST.
plus GST, man.
Plus
Everything is plus GST.
plus
That's the
GST.
important keyword to say.
Yes, yes. So we've got to know Carl, right? What he likes, doesn't like. Now we want to know more about CaSa Spirits, right?
Yeah,
Mr. Voice told us that you are the MD of CaSa the Spirits, an AlcoBev company. You've launched a brand called Fentiro, right?
correct.
So tell us a little more about CaSa de Spirits.
Yeah, thank you so much. CaSa these spirits, as you've seen or heard, sorry, is in Portuguese House of Spirits. So we've named it in Portuguese, so it sounds nice. As we know, I'm from Goa, so company is registered to Goa. So what better name than CaSa these Spirits Private Limited? Yeah, so House of Spirits. And we've launched our first brand called Pentiro. Now, I've been in the alcohol business as well, marketing alcohol brands, international brands for many years. And what we saw that uh, alcohol consumption, of course, in India is always on the rise. We have, and after post-COVID, the mindsets have changed. A lot of changes are happening. So the key is to adapt. We have to adapt. We cannot remain old school thinking. So we've launched a brand called Pentiro, which is a party shot and can be converted into cocktails version. Just like how you have a tequila or a Jägermeister, you have those short party shot drinks. We realize not much options or very limited option of shots in the party scene market. And as you know, India has got the largest or youngest population in the world. So young people, it's a trend. They like to party, whether be at home or they're on the beach or in clubs. So we said, what better way to do than launch a party drink or a party shot? So that's how the idea came about for Pentiro and CaSa Spirits.
Nice. Why tequila shots?
So this is not tequila. So we said, let's do something different. Ideas, any business entrepreneur, which comes back to the point of what you asked earlier. When you're doing something, do something different, right? If you don't try not to copy others. So we said we saw tequila and we saw Jägermeister. These are two leading shots, party shots in the India and of course in the world. And we said let's do something different that nobody else in India has tried. So we said let's get, and since we're from Goa, what better than the cashew apple fruit?
Nice.
Now the cashew apple fruit we get feni, but people love feni or people hate feni, right? There's no in between. There's the aroma, the smell. So we said, take that cashew fruit base, the spirit, change it, blend it further into something more palatable, more fruitier, smells, great fragrance, and the taste is more smoother. So the vision was get it a little on the fruitier side, let the aroma of come out, and we launched two flavors, Pentiro Dusk and Pentiro Dawn. One is mixed berry and one is peach flavor. Okay, so I'm sure you tasted one
I
of them.
tasted it and I told you as well. I messaged you as soon as I came down that after 3 shots I was flying. So it's very potent stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
But at the same time, we kept in mind of not getting it too strong, okay? Because if you see other liqueurs or shots, they're in the span of 35 to 40% alcohol. Because we realized how potent our stuff was, how good, we reduced the percentage to 30% so that, you get a nice, happy feeling. We wanted people to get a happy feeling, enjoy the drink, enjoy the shots, enjoy the party, dance more, right? So that's the whole vision of doing this, that we don't want people getting drunk. We want people to drink and enjoy, have a good time. So hence, it's the party shot for the future because nobody's done this, what we've done in terms of party drink and flavors. And if you see, we're talking about different, we're not calling it Pentiro strawberry or Pentiro apple. No, we're calling it Pentiro dusk to dawn because we're targeting the younger generation. So it's cool. We party from dusk to dawn or we party from dawn to dusk. That's the whole story behind it.
Nice. And the packaging has won a lot of awards, and we've seen that, and we'll show our viewers some of those images. You've already talked about your target audience, so I won't get into that. Where is Fentiro currently available?
So Fentiro right now is in Goa. Okay, so we launched in December 2022. We are now available across 200 wine shops, and now we're expanding into outlets on premise, as we say, which is clubs and pubs. So we're currently available in the biggest nightclubs like Koiba, Talasa, the new bigger clubs which got like Gypsy, Marabella. So yeah, we're getting there, and it's still a long way to go, right? But we're moving forward, and our vision is this year by April or May to open one more city, and of course, no better place than Mumbai, my hometown, where we're born and brought up in Bandar. So we're going to look at bringing it in financial year 2020. Oh, I'm getting old now. 2025 6 in April or May first quarter to bring it into Mumbai. So that's the aim of the game right now.
Nice, nice. So corporate versus entrepreneurship, which do you prefer and why?
Oh, okay. Actually, both are interlinked. So entrepreneurship comes out of corporate. Actually, for me, basically, you have to get a little experience, corporate experience first, before you know what you're ready to do. Because corporate gives you, you get real life instances. You're not using your own money. Corporate, you're learning from other people using other people's money when you're in the business, right? So when you own your own entrepreneurship, it takes, yeah, like I said, one mistake, you will lose money. You're not getting it back. So, but at the same time, not discouraging people. You can do entrepreneurship, exceptions to every rule, right? So, entrepreneurship is for me, it's fun, right? For me, it's challenging. Now, corporate is safe. You're getting your money month on month. You're sure you're getting you do your job well, or as per your KRAs, you will get your money on time.
KRAs.
Yeah. So, whereas in entrepreneurship, you don't know if your money is coming or not, right? You have to make sure month on month that you very hell get up, you're sick or not sick, to
Even
very
if you
just,
do a good job, even if you do
yeah,
a good job, you're not guaranteed the money.
no
Yeah.
guarantee, man, because we are depending on a lot of external environments, a lot of external factors, and which we don't control many things. Governments may suddenly say denomination, sorry, they may say GST come into play, 18%, anything can happen. Dollar rate, if you're doing work with import export, dollar rate can change. So where you don't control, you may try to have a lot of plans in place, a lot of backup plans, or for emergencies. But still, no matter what you do, there will always be some hiccups along the way, which we have to then put a head down and get market. Because for us, we face this in Pentiro. We are facing it still, but it's growing. But still, every step along the way, you will have obstacles, hiccups. This is what how you pick yourself up and move around it.
Like Alia said, pick yourself up and start again.
Start again, man.
Start again.
And it's not easy. So entrepreneurship, yes, everybody thinks it's cushy. You're great. You're the owner. You're the CEO, the MD, the founder. Great to be on a visiting card. It's not easy getting business. It's not easy collecting money from vendors. It's a whole different ball game. So many people I have seen have come out from their corporate jobs, come into entrepreneurship, and gone back to corporate jobs. So it's
I'm
not
one of
cut out
them.
for everybody.
I'm one of them.
But it's never too late. It's never
It's
too late.
never too
I say,
late.
yeah,
This is my second attempt.
absolutely.
And I am actually in a space where I'm hybrid. So there's also a hybrid option where it's part corporate, part entrepreneurship. So because um, I okay, and this is just my perspective, is that the younger you are, actually, the easier it is to get into entrepreneurship because you don't have too many hangups. But the older, the later in life you are, you've seen corporate, you've tasted that drug called salary month on month, and then you get risk averse. Would you agree with that?
Yes, to some extent, yes, because like we said, also one thing is when you get older, you have a lot of more um,
Responsibility.
responsibilities. Yes, the right word, because you have family, you may have kids. You think about them. Oh, if I don't make money, how will I pay their tuitions? How will I pay school,
Correct.
etc., etc., etc.
Correct.
Whereas when you're younger, you are sometimes just living in your parents' house, so you don't have EMIs. So yes and no. So like I said, it's a case to case basis. There's pros and cons to both sides, right? So what you're
Correct.
saying makes it's actually logical, but yes, and I've been on both sides. I can say I've got jumped into entrepreneurship, I've jumped into corporate. So yeah, I can tell you I've been on both sides, and yeah, what you're
This
saying
is
makes
the
sense.
this is the longest time Carl has sat in front of me anywhere because you're always jumping. Okay,
Yeah,
you're
man.
always jumping.
Yeah,
Very
it's
important
fine.
question that we have to ask you. Do you drink
Yes.
Fentiro at dawn or dusk?
So actually, I drink Fenty when I'm at the party. So the thing is, I make it a point. What I tell people, don't get high on your own supply, as the
Get
people say. Right?
correct.
Don't consume too much of your own product. Although I love the taste of Fentiro, so I make it a point. Even though it's a lot of bottles in my house, I will not touch it until we go for a party. So the party can be a brunch. So, and that's the best time we have your cocktails. So Fentiro doesn't need to have, we have the shot. So brunch time or lunchtime when it's summertime or on the beach, I have it as a cocktail. And at night when I'm partying, so I have it till the wee hours in the morning till it's
To the
dawn.
week.
Yeah. So I have the shot then. Then that's the time for the shots. So yeah,
Excellent.
it's a mix and match anytime. It's a 24-hour day help for your
Excellent. Excellent.
happiness.
What's next for Fentiro and sorry, Casa de Spirits? What's next?
So for us, like you said, now as we everybody says, exciting times ahead, right? So first Mumbai, of course, with a plan, and right now we are in talks to go abroad. We have few people interested in US and Middle East. So the idea is to get abroad as well. And what people like abroad is it's something from Goa, right? So from US or from Middle East, it's coming up from Goa. It's a cashew fruit. It's different. So people like that. So we have seen some interest in the markets over there. And right now it's about, getting into funding, get bottling, etc., etc. So how to raise funds to get supply there. So we're working on that. So that's the exciting bit of Pendiro. At the same time, maybe in the next, say, 6 months, we were looking at launching. See, we have, like I said, positioned ourselves as party shots. So now we're looking at launching rum tiro, gin tiro. So we're getting into other category, other
Oh,
bases.
nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
while you have cashew, then we'll have rum based sugarcane, then we'll have gin based shots. So and everything can be into party shots, which would be, as we say, flavored party shots, and that can be put into also cocktails, easy to mix cocktails. So that's the whole. We want to be the leader in the party shot space and party cocktails or party
Nice.
drink.
Nice. Party drinks. Before we end, do you want to give a shout out to your partners
Yeah,
who've been a part of the journey?
yeah, sure. More than happy to. Thank you so much. So yeah, main co-founder with me is Sajay Molagandan, who started this, venture with me. A lot of stress, a lot of thing, but put the head down and move it together. We're doing it together. I have to thank Shabi Basu. She's one of the best mixologists and connoisseur in the art of cocktails and for us, I knew I wanted something, but she's on say acidity, upper palate. She's a connoisseur in terms of in comes to alcohol. So she was on the brains behind the flavoring, the flavor profile, etc., etc. And also thanks to Vineshi Sundaram, who's helped us in the beginning. So she's been always been a lot of years experience. So yeah, so we are the four, but mainly Sajay and myself who kicked it off, and now we are onwards and upwards, as we say.
Onwards and upwards. So that's a great way to end, onwards and upwards. Carl, thank you so much for your time on a Sunday morning, and
Yes, thank you,
wish
Sheldon.
you well. Hope you detox well and not jump around too much. Sit like this.
Correct.
And best wishes to the family. Warm regards to your wife and your kids, and hope 2025 evolves the way you're manifesting it, and
Correct.
all the best.
Absolutely.
All the best. Take
And
care.
wish you the same. Sheldon, thank you so much. Appreciate of being on this chai session. So I'm gonna have my chai now. Now chai has changed. So to green tea, right? So the green tea version.
Let's
Yeah.
chai to that. Let's chai to
Let's
that.
chai. Oh yeah, let me get my one second. Mine is over.
Let's,
Yeah. Where's
let's
my
chai to that.
cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers to chai. Take care.